Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Two CSS wanajipata pabaya, and that is Aden Duale, the CS of Health, and the CS of Treasury, CS Mbadi. Now, as we speak, only days after SHA digital system went down with billions of taxpayers' money, now an e-procurement system that has not been tested is being hurriedly rammed down the throats of all government offices. And so MPs rejected the system. Officials in the national and county governments and state agencies say many operations have ground to a halt. But according to the CS of Treasury, John Mbadi, is saying that they will stop at nothing to push for the multi-billion shillings system managed by two private firms. One, Indian. The new scheme echoes the fraudulent e-citizen platform that we saw even having some issues across the board. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like. Wacha tusemezane ukweli. Tuko na shida. Wakati tunakuwa na shida ya SHA, Aden Duale anatupeleka hivi. And even pulling down the lists of hospitals walipewa pesa za SHA na zingine zilikuwa already imefungwa.
Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale is a man under siege, literally, over the questionable billions of shillings lost at the Social Health Authority.
Instead of offering answers and solutions, CS Duale has turned to mockery, using sharp words and contempt for the media.
Will sheer arrogance help him out of the SHA mess, or will it finish him?
Herman Kamariki interrogates.
In recent days, The Standard and here at KTN have been asking tough questions, not to disrespect anyone, but to defend what matters most: Kenyans' right to healthcare guaranteed under the Constitution 2010.
I, Aden Duale.
But instead of answers, Health CS Aden Duale, the man paid by taxpayers to deliver quality care, has chosen a different route, fighting Kenyans online, not with solutions, but with insults, not with leadership, but with mockery. The question was straightforward. Why is Duale and the Social Health Authority bosses ignoring the cries of ordinary Kenyans? His response: to sneer at the media, posting picture of The Standard, he wrote, and I quote, "The Standard has now turned into a gutter press. My advice to the chairman and the shareholders is simple: pay your workers their 12 months unpaid salaries." But Kenyans were not impressed. They clapped back, calling him arrogant, disconnected, and empty on solutions. For instance, Maverick Wycliffe wrote, and I quote, "The day Kenyans stop worshipping thieves in expensive suits is the day you'll stop shouting at us. Your press conferences will become your judgment day. Trash." I am Shege said, and I quote, "Here is a thief begging for sympathy with the ethnic card. A thief is a thief. Even his own community says they won't defend a thief." Constant Analo said, and I quote, "Ethnic profiling, an old trick politicians used to excuse bad behavior. Truth, that card no longer works with this generation." A reminder to CS Duale: Kenya was here before you, and Kenyans will remain long after you. The role of the media is clear: to speak the truth without fear or favor. Ask former nominated Senator Gloria Ruoba.
Senators are not women who have periods. I want to know, because then maybe I shouldn't be in this house.
But when that power vanished,
I'm not obstructing the road.
remember the former UDS Secretary General Cleophas Malala. This is when he was in power.
Safina imeundwa na rais wetu William Ruto. Amenituma mimi Noah.
And this is after he left power.
Lakini baada ya muda mchache wakanitoa tena na Subaru, wakaniweka kwenye buti ya Subaru, wakanipeleka kwa msituni. Tumetembea nao masaa 4 usiku.
There is a saying, Duale, that says, the one who produces the stench never smells it. But in Kenya's health sector, the stench of corruption is choking patients, mothers, children, families who walk into hospitals and find no medicine.
Hizo pesa zilienda wapi? Kabla story za SHA scandal iishe, we are having another one led by John Mbadi. A 5 billion Kenya shillings mess, where they have decided to start a software that is going to assist them have an e-procurement across the government agencies. And this was being forced to the members of parliament to pass it. And you saw even governors coming out to complain about the e-procurement. Inamaanisha all procurement itakuwa paperless. So when you look at the argument of members of parliament and the argument of governors, you can get something positive to understand that hao watu wanatuchezea. Mnakumbuka wakati hii issue ya SHA ilikuja, tulikuwa na kitu inaitwa NHIF. Hii NHIF kurepair ilikuwa ichukue only, was it 100 million or 900 million? 900 million Kenyan shillings. That was to maintain and repair the system of NHIF. But they decided to bring another new thing called SHA. And the system of SHA was worth 104 billion. Just imagine. Yet to repair the NHIF was less than $1 billion. Because to repair the NHIF was to take 900 million. But then they brought the new system called SHA. And this took 104 billion Kenyan shillings. A government that does not have any priority. Look at this instance of Kenya using 5 billion Kenyan shillings to start the so-called e-procurement that has not been tested, has not been proven, but is being pushed into the throats of Kenyans that you must accept them. The same thing they did to SHA. So I've realized Kenyans, tuko pabaya. I can tell you there, tuko pabaya. Because as much as we might argue and say, oh, this is what we know, this is what we don't know, Wakenya, we are cooked. Because you cannot tell me they are just coming up with systems that it is them who knows, or they do understand what it takes, the so-called systems. Kenyans, tufungue macho. Tufungueni macho. Mali ya umma inaporwa na itaporwa vizuri. Munaambiwa hii procurement in 5 billion Kenyan shillings. Already it is a mess. Has not been tested. Has not been proven. Then what do you think about the system? It's just pure fraudulent. The other time we were talking about the SHA. Today we are speaking about the so-called e-procurement that the governors have rejected. The MPs have rejected. For the first time now, I'm seeing members of parliament waking up and saying, enough is enough. We are not going to be carried like goats. We are not going to be carried like fools. But again, walishaharibu maneno. Walishaharibu. The time has come, Kenyans, that if you're going to close your eyes, make your ears not to listen. Tuko pabaya. Utajikuta tuko Indian Ocean. And by the way, they don't care. Why should they care? Why should they care? I know some individuals will say, but again, the e-procurement will assist them prevent this corruption. But let me tell you, who told you? We have counties that even network the problem. How will you use the e-procurement? Big problem and blunder. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.